Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to talking about Star Trek The Next Generation. In this case, we're looking at 2 episodes from the series. In this case, the episode The Royale and the episode Squared. And the episode Time Squared. Let's look at the episode The Royale first. So what happened in this episode? In this episode, Riker, Data, and Worf become trapped in a strange hotel on a planet otherwise incapable of supporting human life. And I'm gonna be honest, this episode feels like a episode of, episodes when they are on the holodeck and they are have
Enterprise to away team, come in.
We're receiving no signal at all from them, sir.
Transporter room, lock onto the landing party, beam them up.
We've got nothing to lock on to, sir.
Riker to Enterprise.
Going through storybooks, whether it is Sherlock Holmes and all those kind of things, it feels like that because the hotel that they're in takes place in a book, like that, which is pretty cool. I always think the episodes that always have to do with the holodeck are pretty interesting in the fact that they are able to interact with different time periods and all that instead of just the future and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool when you have say an android man and all that. Suddenly they saying, "Hey, hit me. We're gonna go gambling."
Perhaps I will bet 700,000.
No, bet it all.
But sir, the sale price of this edifice is 12.5 million.
We need some spreading around money, Data.
Sir?
Bet it all. Here you go. Little something for you, Ziggy. Little something for those cocktail waitresses. To run this outside, give it to the parking lot attendant.
Yeah, I gotta say this episode it has an interesting idea in the fact that the crew, say Worf, Riker, and Data are all trapped on this thing, a hotel, and basically it's they're trying basically it's you're trapped in this world until the book is finished. One thing they kind of do is they kind of cheat and just say, "Hey, let's finish this book early by saying, let's win a gambling game and win the hotel." Which is honestly a pretty cool idea, in that it's, feel okay, what happened in the story? Okay, let's fast forward with it and then get out. Which is a pretty cool idea, honestly, like I said. But honestly, I feel like this episode is pretty entertaining. It would have been pretty cool if we had more of the gangsters stuff and all that. Like if they actually interacted with Data or Riker or Worf in a way, instead of interacting with the gamblers and all that. But that's just what I think. Maybe you think differently. Let's look at the next episode, which is Time Squared. What happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, say the crew of Enterprise encounter a double of Captain Piccard, apparently from the future. And honestly, I gotta say this idea is fairly intriguing. A spacecraft and then it's your future self. But honestly, it's hard to tell, like, say, is it his future self, like, say, a year from now, or just a couple days? Mostly in the fact you can barely even tell, like, it's, I feel like they didn't even, like, say, okay. Like, one thing I feel like it would have been a pretty cool idea is if they actually had future Piccard, like, age Stewart up to how he looks now in his show Piccard.
What?
Come out here!
Stop yelling!
It's Jean-Luc Picard!
Pause music.
Say again!
Hello, Will.
Oh, man! Oh.
And all that. And but then again, I feel like they wouldn't have thought that far in the future of, like, say, him, like, no longer being part of the Federation or things of that nature. I don't know. Keep in mind, I have not watched Piccard or Strange New Worlds or any of those shows. So yeah, if I just spoiled anything or if I basically just said things wrong, I apologize. But honestly, I can say this, the idea of it is intriguing, and it's sort of like a grappling of, like, say, what if I change the future? What if I don't change the future? And all that sort of deals. Like, time travel, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Stuff that is always prevalent in science fiction. It's interesting, but is this episode just like, say, oh, we are going to now, like, do something silly? No, it's intriguing, but I don't think I would come back to this episode, honestly. That's just how I feel, though. But what do you guys think of these two episodes, in this case, The Royale and Time Squared? Put your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll be sure to see you next time. See you next time.